All right, hey there, guys. Edward Cossier, aka Jet95, coming at you guys with another video. So we are actually live on Twitch with this video being out right now. I'm planning to just, make this, put it out real quick, and then yada yada yada. We got a title update today, which we all knew was coming, and obviously the big change was the fact that the loot blitz got patched. Which, just real quick, for me personally, I think it's a W. I've talked about why though in previous instances and even on Twitter, but just to be brief, there's not enough time on the play, not enough time for both sides to be even, in my personal opinion. There's not enough time for offense to be able to make the adjustments necessary while being able to do this, that, and everything for their offensive play to get what they want. So anyways, title update, yada, yada, yada. So we do have some stuff going on with the idea for the angry runs stuff, so we'll touch on that later. So we got UI transitions, obviously some fixing of the UI in MUT, as well as giraffe class fixes for franchise. Apparently those are some of the bigger issues. If I'm looking over here, guys, it's because my monitor, like the notes are on this monitor that I'm pointing at over here. So gameplay dev note: the following ability additions are exclusive to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X/S. Whatever. So Derrick Henry is now equipped with Angry Runs, which is a new X factor that they've brought into the game. It's only in regs right now, but obviously, as I'll mention in here. So when players enter the zone, this X factor grants you the ability to win a high chance of their first interaction with the defender, to include fake out attempts, trucks, stiff arms, breaking tackles. So this is basically Bo Knows, more like Phenom from last year, for those of you that do not know. Keeping a lookout for Kyle Brandt's Angry Runs Player of the Week during this ability Ultimate Team. So every week there's going to be a new running back that's going to get Angry Runs, and it's for an X Factor and whatnot, which is going to be weird to see. I hope it's not insane, or if it is pretty insane, I hope it costs 3+ AP, especially with us being now at 7 AP for Season 2. I hope that is the case. So Travis Kelce equipped with third down threat. So this superstar ability grants a player to improve winning contested catches on third down in single coverage. This will only activate if the pass is within 25 yards of the line of scrimmage. So you can't do a third and fucking 30 and throw a deep streak down the field to Travis Kelce. Linchpin, I think this ability is going to be completely useless. This superstar ability causes the center to bolster entire offensive line blocking, which will allow players to hold blocks for a longer period of time than they normally would. Again, I think this is bad. I don't think this really is going to matter. Offensive linemen do a really good job of blocking this year, and defensive linemen do not get off blocks at times, so I don't think it's really going to matter. And then Michael Parsons is now equipped with dual threat. So within the zone, the X Factor grants the player ability high chance to defeat pass blocks while pass rushing and force catch knockouts when in coverage. So it's basically It's kind of like reinforcement. For those of you that don't know, reinforcement is defeat run blocks and disrupt catches. This one is, instead of defeating run blocks, it's defeating pass blocks while pass rushing and forcing knockouts. So it's kind of the opposite of that, which, I mean, is fine. In addition to these abilities being on base rosters, these abilities will now be able to be for your players in Ultimate Team. Okay, cool. Catching. Fixed an issue causing players to warp to their feet after playing a diving catch. Rare issue fixed preventing running backs from playing catches on swing routes, leading them up the field. I think I've noticed this a couple times. Fixed a rare issue allowing defenders to use a one-hand interception through receivers' arms. I have not seen that one. Tuning to reduce catch success for pass rushers when attempting a throw on a sack. Reduce the amount of tackle knockouts, especially targeted on curl routes, leaning away from the defender. I've noticed this one quite a bit. You guys know I like throwing curls. Yeah, there will be times where the guy is he's got the ball and he secured it, but the guy hits him and he sadly drops it. Defense and special teams. Tuning to real-time AI adjustment logic so that will not take effect when defense is using pass coverage / sub a defensive personnel. So dev note, we are hearing your feedback and looking online at game stats. We've added additional criteria so the defense will also have at least as many defensive linemen and linebackers on the field as offensive linemen and tight ends in order to active benefit of recognizing repeated run plays. For example, defense aligning in dime defense versus 11 personnel set offensive formation will reflect the defense play. Will now reflect the defense playing the run to stop the pass instead of the run, which I guess I don't know. That sounds a little bit weird for me. Tuning to contain logic so only S rushers that are close to the line of scrimmage will be assigned QB contain. This is something that they did last year to fix the loot blitz, and they're doing it again this year. Again, it's not like I called that was something they should do. Anyhow, fixed an issue allowing a loop exploit where defense would slant out the defensive line after a QB contained to cause unrealistic edge heat. Also, interior passers, now interior pass rushers will take appropriate rush angles after understanding that edge rushers are in a contain. So yeah, loop blitz is patched. Again, I think that is a W personally because I've talked about it before, so I'm not going to say it again. Fixing issue allowing user control defenders to tackle a punt returner after a fair catch signal with no penalty. Fix an issue causing receivers to enter the give up assignment and sometimes after a catch in the flat on their side of the field. Fix an issue causing kickers to immediately walk towards sidelines after performing a squib kick. Modify the defensive audibles logic so teams can only audible to formations with matching personnel. So it is not a bug. It is actually something that is supposed to be in the game that was added to the game. So them basically just saying you can no longer sub down from 3-3 to 3-3-5 wide from having safeties in at linebacker. You cannot do that anymore, which I think that should be the way it is. Safety should not be able to play linebacker the way they are, especially with pass rushing linebackers, because it's crazy how you could just have safeties at, those pass rushing angles and they could still get to the quarterback pretty consistently. Users were previously users were able to audible different sets within a different defensive formation, but we're not looking at substitutions. We're looking at prior to audible. So basically, prior to when you audible, the game will check to see what your defensive personnel is and allow you to change your defensive play into that specific play calling. Users will no longer be able to audible to a set that puts their substituted safety on the defensive line. Users will have the ability to audible from nickel to dime if they've substituted a linebacker with a defensive back, which they could not do before. So yeah, again, it is not intentional. It is not a bug. It is actually intentional. You cannot do this anymore, which, yeah, I think this is great. Fix an issue causing a user-controlled defensive lineman to sometimes get stuck in his stance after shifting the line to the right in nickel 4-4 and 3-4 formations. I think I've noticed that by complete accident, but I think I've noticed that. Fixing an issue allows users to snap the ball too quickly and no huddle plays, carrying forward from the fix of the last huddle update that was set to the competitive game style. Thank God for that. Fix an issue where AI-controlled team would burn their last timeout and sometimes would not attempt field goals with the clock expiring. Fix an issue causing AI-controlled teams to attempt long field goals without one on a field goal range. Really? This is still a bug? I thought they patched this before the game even launched. Interesting. Anyhow, passing, tuning pitch lateral accuracy to make it more risky to perform long distance laterals while in opposite directions. Users were able to create, okay, cool. Fixed an issue preventing skill-based passing power bar from updating correctly. Fixed an issue preventing the user setting in a high passing meter from carrying over into gameplay. Fixed an issue allowing Broncos QB Russell Wilson and QB Patrick Mahomes to throw on the run with no accuracy penalty. Fix an issue allowing Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes to throw. Wow, so they actually were supposed to not have that. Okay, that's interesting. Fix an issue causing an inaccurate pass when rolling out and passing to the inside of a tight end flat with perfect accuracy feedback. Tuning to reduce back foot pass animations with triggering when not under pressure. Sweet. Blocking. We added pass block logic to address several common blitzes, exploit blitzes. Out of 4-3 even, Sam 1, 6-1 Sam will blitz, 3-4 odd pinch, buck 0, $3-2 cover 2, linebacker blitz, nickel triple Tampa 2, and nickel 3-3 Cub Mike blitz 0. Fixed a rare issue containing defensive player to warp out of super wind pass rush animations into a post-play animation. Fixed an issue preventing the right guard from having the correct blocking target in pistol tight slots PA post shot. Fixed an issue preventing the right tackle from engaging in a block when wing flex offset mesh was targeting a defensive tackle. Fixed an issue causing the check and release routes to reach too quickly in gun empty chips tight post deep out. Oh my goodness. Fixed an issue allowing edge defenders to immediately shed the tight end on toss plays. Fixed an issue preventing tackles on blocking DNs in the gun base empty flex RPO quick Q draw. Tuning to reduce the frequency of wide receivers repeatedly re-engaging DBs far down the field and open field blocking. Okay. Playbooks, so they made some playbook stuff and whatnot. So I'll put a link to the entire patch notes in the description, guys. So don't worry about that. If you guys just want to read it, let me know. Not let me know. Just click the link in the description. So pass coverage, fixing issues, allowing receivers to break away from defenders when pass leading back on streak routes. Fixed an issue, so basically rocket catching. Fixed an issue in cover 4 match, leaving the post route uncovered when using a hot route due to the tight end streak on the tight end on the gun double Z close escape. Fixed an issue preventing curl flat defenders from using zone chuck and leverage versus a slot receiver in a 3-bunch formation. Addressed cover 4 and following match coverage issues. Gun tray Y flex vertical, slot receiver left uncovered, palm specific. Gun trips tight end, PA slot corner, slot wide receiver left uncovered when motioning inside the slot. Gun trips tight end vertical, slot receiver left uncovered. Gun tight Y off flood drive, tight end left uncovered. Gun tight slots bench, slot corner route left uncovered with outside streak. Gun flex off PA post shot, slot receiver left open. Gun trips tight end, pats Y in. Outside wide on post left uncovered. Trips tight end, PA slot corner. Inside receiver left uncovered. Tray Y flex level switch, tight end uncovered. Gun U off trips, PA out, slot receiver on hitch left uncovered. Okay. So they did make a lot of changes to match coverage, specifically cover 4. Cover 6 is still a bit, I hope they actually do look to fix match coverage. For whatever reason, match coverage this year is absolutely still atrocious. I hope that it is addressed. Some MUT issues, yada yada yada, stuff of that nature. Superstar mode stuff, so NFL authenticity, some new uniforms being added, face scans, presentation, UI, season 2, all that stuff. They actually do touch on that season 2 for Most Feared. Most Feared is going to be dropping this next Thursday. I don't know where I saw it. I think it's not in this. But they did mention that Most Feared will be coming out next Thursday. There is a teaser in the game right now for Madden 24. So other than that, guys, though, let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree with anything I've said? Let me know about your guys' thoughts on the patch. And until next time, I'll see you later. I'm out. Peace.